Okay, welcome to part 1 of this mini series. In this one, I'm going to introduce you to what it takes to rank for any keyword in 2017. So we've got less than 10 minutes, let's just get straight into it. Starting with the absolute basics, SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. In short, it's the art of tweaking a website to get more traffic from search engines. So when someone goes online and they search for best survival knife, your review website comes up and sends them to Amazon with your affiliate link, so you get paid a percentage of the sale. Or when someone searches for plumbers in London, your client's website comes up, which they pay you 4 figures a month for to rank them there. To do this, there's 3 fundamental factors that you need to know. But before we get into that, I need to answer a quick question. Why? Why would you want to do this? Why is this worth your time actually learning this? Well, answer this for me. Where do you look when you need to find a local business? I'm willing to bet it's not in a big yellow book. Well, like you, most people are checking search engines today, especially Google. And that means that businesses are spending a lot of money to be there. Don't just take my word for it though. Look at this data from Barrel Associates back in 2016. Based on the current growth of the United States' spending on SEO, they forecast it to be almost $80 billion in 2020. And that's just in the US, it's not the rest of the world. Don't think that's just reserved for some huge corporations and whatnot. Here's just a few of many SEOs that I've interviewed that make 6 to 7 figures per year from SEO. There's Brendan Tully, Menchito, Joe Troyer, David Longacre, Dan Ray, Steinus, Gary Morris, Armando, Dino, Rob, and I could just keep going for quite a while here. There's quite a lot of people and a lot of amazing guests that I've had on the show that are all earning between 6 and 7 figures per year from SEO. And here's one final example just to wrap this part up. Back in May 2016, I asked this question to people in my group, which is around 4,000 or 5,000 people back then. And I asked them, how many of you earn over $51,939 per year from SEO? Well, out of the people that saw the post, 55 of them said yes. That means 55 of them said they earn over $51,939 per year from SEO specifically. Now, it does say that around 51 earn under that amount, but being completely transparent here with you guys, I'd be willing to bet that some people just weren't comfortable sharing if they were earning under. So I wouldn't say the 51 number is strictly accurate, but still, it's even more examples of 55 people here that are earning a full-time living from doing SEO. So I'm sure it goes without saying that SEO is an increasingly highly profitable industry to be in. So if you want to start ranking, what are the 3 fundamental factors you need to understand to rank for absolutely any keyword? Well, the first one is authority. Google need to see your website as an authority, and a big part of that comes from having power. Here's the thing. You can have the greatest looking website in the world. It can look amazing. Everyone can look and go, wow, this site looks so good. But if you have no power behind it, no authority, Google aren't going to rank you for anything. The second is relevance. You can have all the authority in the world. If you own a website about flying unicorns and you want to rank for the term plumbers London, you're not going to rank. You need to understand how to essentially hack relevance to suit your needs so you can rank for any keyword under the sun. The third and final part is trust. Putting it simple, Google need to trust your website to rank it. Without this, you'll get stuck in what we call a sandbox. And basically, it means that Google will automatically block your website from reaching the first page for anywhere from a month to a year, potentially even longer. Altogether, to keep it simple, I call this art. This is an extremely important concept to understand because most people just don't get it. Without authority, without relevance, and without trust, you will not rank today. So all of the strategies that we're going to be covering in these videos come back to the super simple art concept. Breaking this down further though, there's 3 main ways you build up your art. First is keyword research, deciding which keywords you'll be focusing on, and then doing this right so you build up a lot of topical relevance. And obviously, target the keywords that you actually have the budget to become an authority in, which we'll cover this later. Next up is on-page SEO, which is about increasing your relevance for the keywords that you have selected and having enough content on your website to actually look like an authority, because it's one of the big three parts of it. And finally, there is backlinks. Backlinks are needed to build up trust, authority, and relevance all at once, but mostly for the authority, the power factor of that. Now, backlinks are the single most important part of all of this. It's really what gives us our edge over our competition. Yet, if you listen to people like Moz or Google, they'll tell you things like, just create quality content and the links will happen naturally. Well, if you waited long enough for these links to miraculously appear, I'll show you how to go out there and actually get them, actually build them yourself without having to wait. Now, let me be totally transparent with you here. There's two ways of doing SEO. You can listen to Google themselves and the many sheep that follow them. And just remember though, that Google's biggest revenue source is AdWords. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically the little ads that appear above the organic or natural regular results. And just to put a number on it for you, out of $17.3 billion that Google generated in Q1 of 2015, $15.5 billion of it was from AdWords, which is obviously the vast majority of it. So if you want to take advice from a clearly biased company that would rather you just gave them your money to do AdWords rather than doing SEO, then hey, be my guest. But if you want to be a lion with the rest of our 8,000 plus member community, you want to see how you can control and dominate rankings for any keyword, then here's what's coming up in the next videos. Tomorrow we're getting into keyword research, and this is the best place to start deciding exactly what it is that you're going to be ranking for. Then we're getting into setting up your website, specifically how to install the website, how to set it all up, and how to structure it so Google's algorithm loves it. Then in video 4, we're getting into on-page SEO. This is where you learn how to tweak your website to make it SEO friendly, and I'm going to show you the ultimate approach of doing this. Then we get into some real strategies. Backlinking. I'm going to show you what really works today, which is the stuff that Google and Moz and all these other companies just don't want to tell you. After that, we're going to talk about domain metrics. Knowing this stuff will easily, and I really mean this will easily save you getting ripped off out of thousands of dollars, simply because so many people are talking BS and selling really crappy links and really crappy domains and stuff these days, and frankly, it's just all BS. So let me show you exactly the real truth behind this, exactly what you should be looking for when it comes to domain metrics. Then we're going to talk about private blog networks. I'm going to show you what they are and how to build them the right way. Then we're getting into trust building, which again is one of the 3 fundamental factors that we covered before, which you need to rank for any keywords. Then we get into link diversification, which is hugely important to protect yourself against Google's many penalties, especially Penguin. And finally, we're going to get into how to turn your newfound SEO knowledge that you're going to get from these videos into a 6 or 7 figure per year business, depending on what you're personally interested in growing it to. So I really hope you got some value out of this video. We're just getting started here with the foundation of what you need to understand to know how to rank. And we're really going to dig deep over these next 10 days into what you need to know to start building a profitable business that does SEO. It's not just learning a useless skill, but learning a skill that you can apply to build a 6 or 7 figure business out of it. That is the end goal here. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.